Hello and welcome to the Undebatables podcast. I'm Ashlyn Kane.
I'm Jamil Bukra.
And tonight we are joined by our guest, Tamer Kattan.
Hey.
He's coming all the way from the U.S., my home country. You're actually the first American I think we've had on this show.
Really?
Yeah, congratulations.
Shocking. Thank you. Americans are so good at debating.
I know. It's a good thing we're not debating each other.
Technically, I'm from Lisbon now.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
You just bought a house there, too.
Mhm.
Oh, man. Yeah, tell us about yourself. Introduce.
I'm a comedian. I was living in New York. I fell in love during the pandemic with a Swedish woman that was living in Barcelona. I moved there, and then we decided to move to Portugal. And now I'm on the road constantly doing comedy because there's no real comedy scene.
There is no competition.
Yeah.
No, but that's a beautiful story. I
Oh,
can't even
thanks.
make a joke about that. That's
Sure, you
really-
could.
I refuse to.
Thank you.
Because I can't come up with any.
He left her behind and he's touring in Europe.
No, I have to go home though. She kicks my ass if I'm gone too long.
Oh.
Why doesn't
Yeah.
she come with you?
She can sometimes, but like if I'm only gone for a week or something, then it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah.
We'll lose
Yeah.
money. But if I, like, for example, I'm going to London for the whole of August,
Ooh.
and then for that, she's coming with for half of it. She works remotely, so it works out
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also comedian traveling is not that comfortable. So like hopping from
Yeah,
one city-
exactly,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, she's more spoiled than me.
Yeah.
It's like a cat traveling with like a wolf. You know?
You're used to like sitting in the back
Yeah.
part of the train.
She's like used to sleeping in like little fur-lined beds, and I'm like, let's sleep in a park and eat a squirrel.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't eat a squirrel. Where's my milk?
And they want soy milk.
It really is, man. I'm a rescue animal, and she's like a special kept pet.
She's like a Sphinx cat.
Yeah.
Like she can't go out into the sunlight. Is that?
Yeah.
She's from Sweden, right? So they don't have
Totally.
sun.
That's close enough.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like a bald, like a fur patched rescue animal with just a little bit of rabies.
At least enough to not be dangerous. We have to worry about
Yeah.
COVID. Now we're worrying about rabies.
Yeah, just at night. At night I get weird.
Okay.
I want to stay longer now.
All right, we should probably move on to
Yes.
the thing. Basically, for those who are tuning in for the first time, how this works is that we pick a topic that is absolutely ridiculous and we force two people to debate it. However,
Sounds like real life.
yes, except now there's a camera and there's funny people here. But the trick is that
Are we going to tell them that we're at a place called She Bean?
spoil-
Literally named after a clitoris? The She Bean? Sorry, that was just... I'm a pig. I told you.
we have
told you I'm a
live
rescue
studio
animal.
audience laughing in the background.
She Bean?
Actually, I did
You
not
had
know
to
about
enter-
that detail.
How has nobody ever said that before? Sorry.
You had to interrupt.
I'm a bad person.
Switching
for a
topics.
clit joke.
Are we allowed to cuss on this show?
Oh yeah, fuck
Okay,
yeah. No,
okay.
you're allowed to do that. Anything is allowed for the most part. Just
Okay.
no slurs, you know.
And
Just
no
Oh,
be
physical-
God. You don't have to say no. I'm not going to say a slur.
Well, you'd be surprised who we have to tell.
Oh,
sometimes.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm
And no
not.
physical contact.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it is decided at random who argues for which side. So there's an
Okay.
element of improv, a little bit of a surprise. So
Cool.
the topic for today is Super Mario was the villain. No particular reason.
Wait, Super Mario was the villain.
Is a super villain.
Is
Yeah,
he a
the-
villain?
Yeah.
Is a villain.
It's same difference. Potato,
No,
potato.
but Super Mario was the villain is kind of priming the audience to believe that whoever thinks Mario was a villain was right.
But he hasn't had a redemption arc, to my knowledge, so he would continue to be.
Well, he saves a princess, doesn't he?
I mean,
Let's keep the
for
debate for
debate.
later.
Okay, all right.
so you know, I
We are
fucking
already on
let's
it.
switch spots.
So weird that
We
the
go-
Arab from New York is already arguing. Weird.
to
Actually, yeah, you have connection for both of us. You're same Arab as me and
Yeah.
American as her.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
If the two of you had an old baby.
You ever heard of Benjamin Button? This is him.
Yeah.
This is him.
This is our kid.
Even though you're my brother, so this is
You're
weird.
from Tennessee.
Anyway, let's please move on from this conversation.
Move it.
All right, take it
Alright.
away. You need to flip the coin now. So
You're our guest.
yeah,
So
Thank you.
heads or tail?
Tails, obviously.
tails. And what side do you want to argue for if you win?
Well, I'll tell you if it lands tails.
Oh, okay.
Let's
okay.
keep some suspense, sister.
Okay.
Heads.
Oh.
I will argue for it.
That he
Okay.
is or is not a villain?
He's a super villain.
Okay.
Is a super villain. All right. Are we ready? Two
Yeah.
of you, we have opening statements. Ready,
Yes.
go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
we know really what Super Mario is. He's an Italian guy going around killing animals and plants, getting high on mushrooms, and every time.
Chewing the ice.
Yeah, he's getting.
I'm throwing my competitor off. Mind
And
game.
it's working.
It's throwing me off.
This is like when Trump walked behind Hillary during the debate.
In fairness, I wouldn't trust him behind me either.
Yeah.
So
Either would I.
anyway, please continue.
Go on, tell us how you feel about Mario.
Super villain.
Tell us how you feel about Mario. Go ahead. I want to hear it. I'm ready to hear it.
Proving points.
What?
Talking about super villains.
How come
The
you
closest that we get from a Super Mario. Yeah, but he's going around destroying nature, getting high on mushrooms, and every time he gets close to a castle, the princess is already away. This liberal media.
The princess is already what?
away.
But she's already gone.
Yes,
She's
well,
bounced.
the liberal media want to tell us that Browser is the who was kidnapping her, but he's saving her from Super Mario.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
That's all. What do I need to say more?
okay. Okay.
I'd just like to start out by saying two things that my worthy opponent said. He started out his point by saying, ladies and gentlemen, which is a common phrase used by people who sell snake oil and lie to people. You know who says ladies and gentlemen all the time? Donald Trump.
Oh my God.
He also used the phrase liberal media. You know who says the phrase liberal media all the time? Donald Trump.
I can't believe it took us this short amount of
Thank
time.
Do you think Donald Trump gives a shit about a princess? He would grab her by the pussy. Okay? That's the first thing. Second of all, Mario is a twin brother. His name is Mario. Okay?
I love this movie.
And he has a twin brother named Luigi. Do you have proof that it was actually Mario that did these things? You don't even know. You have to be able to prove that without a benefit of the doubt that Mario is the one who did this. But you don't know because there are two Marios and there's even two names. It's Mario, Luigi Mario,
Yeah.
and they both look exactly alike. And you don't have any evidence that Mario did these things that you claim. The animals that you think he killed. First of all, how do you kill an animal that's wearing a bulletproof vest constantly?
Wait, which ones are you?
Turtles.
Oh.
Turtles are.
Do you think that, like, in real life, turtles are wearing bullets?
Yeah, turtles are covered in armor, and they're like, go ahead. They're asking for it. Look how they're dressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the solution for, like, if you want a natural bulletproof vest, you just make a whole vest out of turtles.
I'm just saying, for some of us that are, we are in Vienna, a place that's sexually liberal, and
I don't know about that.
For women who enjoy rough play, they dress in leather and wear collars and have whips. If a turtle was a person, it would be that woman. A turtle is basically going, hit me.
What?
That's what a turtle's saying.
Yes.
Mario is basically using the turtle as a stepping stone to save a damsel in distress. That's what he's
So
doing.
Mario is restoring the old habits.
Wait, before
This is how a princess should like, and every dominatrix or anything else should be banished and killed. So Mario is trying
so
to bring us back to
confused.
the Middle Age.
what?
Right.
What the? First of all, I just want to quickly say, for those who don't get the reference to there was the live-action adaptation of Super Mario Bros. Where canonically their names are Mario and Luigi Mario. Watch this movie if you don't believe me. Anyway, continue.
Those are the real names, even in the video game.
Is it actually?
That was actually their name.
Is that actually? Are you fucking lying to me right
No,
now?
I'm serious. I would like to say
Again,
something else.
making facts on the spot. Just
I'm not making
because-
facts on the spot. I didn't start this by saying ladies and gentlemen like a salesperson.
He's got a point.
Using other words from the salesman's tactics, he used the word himself to call Mario. What was the adjective you used to describe Mario? You called him super, okay?
But that's the
You
name
called
of
him
the-
super. And let's just talk about who Superman is. He's not a man, he's Superman. What did Superman do? He saved the world. Who did he save?
That's why
he
he's a
saved
superhero.
women. Mario is nothing more than a super Italian. But because he's not a white American, this racist is saying that this tiny Italian man, this hard-working Italian man who didn't even have the time to get a last name, this hard-working Mario, he works so hard. He works so hard that his mom, even when she named him when she would yell at him, Mario. This guy works his ass off to protect a white woman, and he's an immigrant. And he earns the name Super Mario.
But that's because they are writing the narrative. That's what they tell us.
Who's they?
Yeah.
Mario's
the liberal
crew.
media?
Mario's crew, who's going around and
Now there's a
filming
gang.
things.
It's a
Yes,
gang.
of course. If you wanna
Are
make
you-
up history, you need to have a full crew to film it and shoot it and look like he's saving this white lady, but
Okay.
she's just running away for her safety.
So
I think she's playing hard to get, is what she's doing. And also, I would like to bring up a point. Are there any other super villains? Who are you comparing him to in the context of villain?
That is a
Who
very
would
good
you call a
question.
super villain that isn't this hardworking Italian immigrant?
That's how bad he is. He's unique there.
You don't think there's any other super villain in the world? Do you see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen?
Do you
See what I'm
think?
saying?
Okay,
wait.
Name a super villain.
took us this long to get to Hitler.
Okay, great.
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's Hitler, but do you think like back then, like, okay, we cannot compare Hitler to anyone, so Hitler is good.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just simply asking a question. Are there any other people who you consider supervillains that don't happen to be Italian? Or is it that you hate pizza and carbohydrates?
Can I quickly?
Everyone loves pizza, and that's
Thank
how
you.
bad he is.
That's
He
okay.
even made Italian look bad.
Here's-
Everyone loves the Italians.
So, just to clarify, your position is aside from carbohydrates making everyone fat or whatever.
Oh, everyone loves pizza.
Everyone loves pizza, but he's making Italy look worse. Anyway,
Yes.
Look at-
aside from that, your argument is that he's like a nice guy chasing after Princess
he's not
Peach.
even nice guy.
No, like not a nice guy, like a
have-
nice guy. You know, the guy who like goes up, is like, "Hey, can you go out with me?" You're like, "No," and you're like, "Oh, I'm such a nice guy."
Exactly. I mean, like when you look at the game, everyone is running away from him.
Yeah, but this is
Listen, that's because
everyone-
Italians...
Wait, please let me finish real quick.
Yes.
The reason I bring that up is because there is actually a supervillain that meets that description. Have you ever seen the movie Megamind?
Of course.
Yeah, the
That's
villain.
a villain.
That was the supervillain.
Exactly.
And he had a mustache also, right?
I don't think he did. I think this.
I have no idea who's Megamind. I was just
You've never
throwing
seen
the-
Megamind?
Nope.
Wow.
Get out. You're no longer.
This is an unfair fight.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm Mike Tyson. I'm boxing Stevie Wonder. Listen, a lot of people misjudge the Italian immigrants. They talk with their hands, and people feel like it's threatening. Yeah, and people are like, "Oh, he's trying to hit me," and he's like, "No, I'm trying to give you a pizza. Hey, I'm Mario. Hey."
Yes. But like it's not just talking with your hand when you're killing animals around. The money that
He is not killing an animal. A turtle is a human escalator. That's what it is. You step on a turtle and you
Wait,
go places.
Wait, you could also say that by talking with your hands, you're sending the message that you want to by killing them.
No, he's stepping on them. He's making sure. No, you dead.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
I've never
What?
killed a horse.
There are certain animals that were put on this planet to be a form of transportation, right? You
Yes.
get on a horse, and a horse gives you a ride. You get on a donkey gives you a ride. You get on a turtle, it gives you a boost. That's what a turtle does. It is the animal version of a step stool. If I can't reach a jar on the top of my shelf, I go, "Oh, I wish I had a turtle." Right? And that's what Mario's doing. He's petite. First you made fun of him for being an Italian immigrant. Now you're making fun of him
No,
for being a short person.
He's a short king. We
He's
gotta.
a short
So
king.
he's having a Napoleon complex. That's why like he was chasing this browser big guy. Oh, because you're big, you can get the princess. Me too, as a short person, I can get that.
Well, good
But
for
the
him.
princess does not like him.
Good for him for reaching for the stars. He has dreams.
Yes, but no means no.
If
She told him no once, it's enough.
I must say, this is a pretty solid argument. You can't be harassing women out here.
No, I don't know that he's harassing women. She said, I need help, and Mario came to help. She called 911.
No, she called
he
911
arrived.
on Mario.
Wait,
She need help from
we're
Mario.
Is that
spreading
really the
misinformation. At no point was there 911, I believe.
Wait, but isn't the point of the game? How do you win the game? You save the princess. That's literally what it says in the
that's
Nintendo
because
64.
his crew. That's what they make. He saved her, but no, because he
Ah.
managed successfully to kidnap her.
Are you saying that the Mario games are propaganda, like pro Mario propaganda?
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
the winner get to write history.
Do you think the Earth is flat?
Is this where this is going?
Depends
Because
on what Mario
I feel
think
like he's going into the fake news territory.
Have you seen Super
Well-
Mario Galaxy?
well,
They got the
when Mario
planets everywhere.
gets down, falls in a hole.
Yeah.
Where does he get? Where does he go?
When Mario falls in a hole, where does he go?
Yes,
Into the hole.
and then comes back from top and get resurrected, right?
Are you actually making the flat Earth argument for Mario?
No,
See what I'm saying, ladies?
that's
You see what
what
I'm saying?
Mario is trying to tell us.
That the Earth is flat?
Yes, and it's not. Mario is changing everything.
You really pulled a reverse Uno card
Yeah.
on you just then.
Mario steps into the hole and the world spins. And then Mario comes back up. The Earth spins. That's all it is.
Wait, does that mean he like orbits around Earth?
So
So,
it takes him a full rotation to get to the bottom.
so like
that
a
was-
full year has passed,
Yeah.
and that's when he gets there.
Like, he's short. I've said this.
It takes him time to make it all around through.
I like that it's the reason he takes so long is because he's short.
He's a short person. He's a
Do you
little
think he
person.
calls for his brother Luigi because to reach places that he cannot?
Yeah.
That like no follow up to that.
Well, that's the one thing we agree on so far.
Yeah.
They're two handicapped brothers who are trying to save a princess.
Okay,
Well, how's the other
about
one
the
handy-
money, what about the money that he gets? Like punching the ground and getting money.
He's a hitman.
No, that's the saving of people. People put money there as a saving to come and get it back, but no, Mr.
No.
Super Mario gets everyone's saving.
Incorrect. The only people who hide money under rocks are criminals. Normal people put money in the bank. Mario never robs a bank.
Yeah,
Mario finds money under rocks where the mafia hides money.
if a princess
hero.
is not safe
He's
enough
an
from
Italian
Mario,
and there's a mafia.
He's a good Italian, protecting us from bad Italians.
So Bowser is Italian too now.
Who's Bowser?
is it browser or Bowser?
It's Bowser.
Bowser. Okay.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know.
browser is like a Google Chrome. That's your web
No,
browser.
it's browser, by the way.
It's Bowser.
It's browser.
It's browser.
Yeah.
Because he's my bro.
And to know how bad Super Mario is,
Okay.
the only one who can stand against him is a turtle, as you said, with a bulletproof jacket
Yeah.
and spikes and armors and everything, and he still loses against him.
Well, yeah, exactly, because he's not a bad guy.
No, he's a super villain with superpowers.
Then how did he lose to a turtle?
What?
Turtle loses against him.
Well, you lose a bunch of times at first until you beat Bowser. I feel like yeah. That's the normal
What a great
experience.
message, by the way. If you fail, don't give up. Keep going. Thank you, Mario.
While Thanos thought the same thing.
No, he didn't. He did it one time and then he gave up.
No, he fought until he had the gauntlet, and then he did it.
Thanos is like the Liberace of characters. So many rings, so much jewelry. He's like a Marvel pimp.
A Marvel pimp.
Yeah.
We're never going to be sponsored by Disney now.
Yeah, he made a lot of people work for him.
It's true.
Yeah, because basically he was just sitting on his chair and the others are collecting the...
I mean,
stones for
in the
him.
world that we live in today, between the president of Brazil, the president of America, although
former
genocide,
president
all the
of
terrible
America.
things going on today, you're talking about a poor little Italian guy killing turtles. Well, I feel like you're going after him because he's an immigrant. What about Bill Cosby? Why are we talking about him?
Oh,
But no, you're talking
Once
about
they make a game about Bill Cosby being a superhero,
Well, there is a video game. It's a
He
it's
was
a game.
a superhero for like 30 years.
No, for a show. We are debating games here.
Listen, Mario. This is not the first time Mario has saved women. He also was a character in Donkey Kong, where he saved a woman from a giant gorilla. And even though the gorilla was way bigger than him, he was in Donkey Kong trying his best to save a woman from. So how could he change so dramatically from fighting a giant gorilla to save a woman to now chasing a woman and beating turtles?
Wait, you just described the plot of King Kong. You know who the villain of King Kong
Donkey
was?
Kong.
No, but you also described the plot of King Kong.
Yeah.
Who was the villain in King Kong again?
King Kong.
No, it was humanity. That was the message at the end of the movie.
Well,
The
Donkey
gorilla
Kong
was
it wasn't. Donkey Kong.
Kong's-
Yeah.
Donkey Kong was like, yeah, I know King Kong, but I'm built different, so...
Donkey Kong sounds like the name of a porn.
Donkey Dong.
It's Donkey Dong.
Donkey Dong.
Donkey Schlong.
Wrong.
There's a guy in that movie too called Mario.
Mario.
He's three Marios.
Mario's son.
Mario to the power of 3.
Do you think Mario's father was called just Mario?
Yeah.
Mario.
do.
No, imagine if like instead of like, you know, you say like Jack the First, Jack the Second, it's just you get
Yeah.
multiple versions.
Well, they're Italian. They're gonna name their kids like Roman numerals.
Yes.
Like 1 is I, 2 is I, 3 is I. It's Mario, 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 Mario.
Oh my
And
god.
And then when they get
Mario-
the 5th Mario,
Mario V?
it's Mario minus 1 Mario.
Oh my God.
I'm the 5th Mario.
Could you imagine that family tree? Like,
It's probably a bush. They're not that tall.
So that make Luigi adopted.
Luigi is his last name is Mario. Also,
Yeah, but
No,
you can
but-
also when you adopt, you can give them the last name.
no, but like this
I
is.
mean, like it's not the first time Mario's crew have changed history.
but have
They
you?
made his brother believe that his real brother, so they forced him to help him.
But they're
Even
twins.
in his super.
they are twins.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
twins.
that's what they make him believe.
Oh, or it's like that movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. It could be like that where one got all the height and the other one is Danny DeVito.
And how bad is Danny DeVito in that movie?
He's fantastic in
Yeah.
that movie. Are you kidding
I
me?
did not watch it, so
I-
I was
Oh.
again fishing.
Again, as more evidence displayed by my opponent's character, where he puts down another petite Italian, Danny DeVito. He accuses him of being a
The
criminal,
legend.
and the legend of Danny DeVito. And then when we ask him
As-
to give us a reason why, he admits that he never even saw the movie.
As
I
an
see a pattern.
As an Austrian resident, by law, I need to defend Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's law. It's.
I don't
just
think
for me
Arnold
to keep the
Schwarzenegger
visa.
needs defending. He's
He's-
7'7" and 450 pounds, and he sleeps with Mexican housekeepers. And he cheats on Kennedy's, and he abandons his half Mexican son. See what I'm saying? You're bad at picking people with character.
You're a
You think
bad
Mario's
judge of
bad
character.
because he's a
That's an
petite
Austrian
Italian?
tradition.
You think Danny DeVito is bad because he's a petite Italian? Both of those petite Italians have done good for the world. And then you pick Arnold Schwarzenegger, who needs no help whatsoever. He does so many steroids. He's a real womanizer. I feel like your view's upside down.
So in conclusion, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the supervillain of Mario the whole time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Fair point.
This was not a take I was expecting from to come out of this podcast. To bring everyone
But again, I don't blame him because back in history, Austria cannot trust any Italian. They always switch on them.
So now, as I've been trying to say, and my opponent
I know.
did on himself, is that the real issue isn't Mario's character,
It's
his
racism.
nationality.
it's racism.
And he's keeping in touch with that stereotype. He's making it alive.
He's making what?
Keeping that stereotype alive.
He's living up to the stereotype.
You're the one who hates him just because of where he's from.
no,
Just because when he runs, he smells like marinara. What's wrong?
Have you
do you
smelled
see-
him before?
Do you
How do
see
you
me
know?
hating on the Ninja Turtles, even though they have the most Italian names? No, they're awesome and they love pizza and everyone loves them as long as they stay under the ground.
I think you like the Ninja Turtles for the same reason you like Arnold Schwarzenegger. All of them do steroids.
And they're also turtles like Bowser.
Ninja Turtles have fake muscles. Arnold Schwarzenegger has fake muscles. Both products of toxic masculinity. And then when you look at men, just because they're petite, you don't like them. I think what's happening is you have an insecurity complex with your own build.
No.
How many push-ups can you do?
All of them.
No,
All of them.
no, we're not having a push-up competition here. This is not happening.
I feel like there's some projecting going on.
we respect short kings in this channel and this podcast.
As we should. Mario is a short king. A super king.
But also he could be an evil tyrant too, in that by that
Me? I'm
logic.
a nice person.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about Mario.
But no, he's still bad.
I'm helping you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
It's hard to keep track when you're making up stuff.
Yes.
That's true. That's sort of the idea of the podcast, is to make stuff up. Let's go back to some factual things about
This is racist too, by the way.
This hourglass.
Just because I'm Egyptian, you've got sand falling in front of me.
We got
No,
two.
I'm Tunisian. We have sand too.
Yeah,
So there's
I'm
not a
from
can of tuna
California.
over
we
here.
also have sand.
It's just black sand. Obviously.
So Iceland.
You know.
How many people are we going to be racist against today? The Italians, the Austrians.
I mean, I stand with my minority brothers.
Mm-hmm.
My brothers in plumbing arms.
Yeah, actually, now I look at it, you're wearing the uniform.
I just came back from the Mario family reunion.
So you're
No.
obliged by your tradition and your brotherhood to defend him.
No.
So the same way, like people cannot, like the Republican cannot say Trump was bad because they were already in bed with them.
Are you saying?
Oh, that's not why they think they can't say Trump is bad. They can't say Trump is bad because they're stupid.
I'm not saying anything more than that. I'm not saying anything more
there
than
were
that.
no falsehoods on this podcast today. But wait, you're coming from for being Italian. Now you're coming from for being a plumber, Mario.
No. I love plumbers.
Hard-working Italians.
I have friends who are plumbers too.
I have a
friends with
plumber
a plumber.
friend.
He's
His
even
name
Italian.
is Tamer. I have a plumber friend. His name is Tamer.
Yeah, but if you're a bad plumber, there's always bad apples there, and we should pick them out.
Come to think of it, when was the last time Mario ever plunged a toilet?
Oh well, he had to put his work aside to save this woman, now he owns a franchise of plumbing. It's
So
a plumbing
he's the
franchise.
Jeff Bezos of plumbers.
No,
Not necessarily.
Jeff Bezos
Yeah,
doesn't have
Jeff
a mustache.
Bezos is going around saving the planet and going out on space while everyone is working hard for him.
Jeff Bezos never said he'd save the
No,
planet.
no, that's Elon Musk who thinks that.
My opponent
thing.
is confused.
I mean, same thing, but
For
one
me,
of them
all
is more
supervillains
obnoxious.
look the same.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. So like now when you think about Jeff Bezos, you think about Amazon. Why he's not even working there. There's 100 people working there to make Amazon work.
He named his company after the thing he's destroying.
So Super Mario, what is he destroying?
He's destroying his brothers, Super
Yes.
Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
No, they.
Explain to me this. When he jumps into a pipes
Yes.
and goes down,
Yeah.
how can he do that?
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
Why do I poop?
Why is my poop
Do you think
green?
he's going there to fix the plumbing?
Well, I would if a man is dressed as a plumber and then goes into pipes. I think he's fixing the
I
plumbing.
mean, he is saving a lady. We talk about laying
He's
pipe.
saving
I
a lady.
mean,
Yeah, well, there you go. Now we're talking about
It comes
Mario.
from the lady, so Mario sins.
Mario sins. Oh my god. I need to see that edit now. That edit of Mario but not Mario like the animated version. I need Mario from the movie.
Yeah.
Photoshopped onto Johnny Sins' face. Oh my god. So,
all what I'm saying is he's a super villain.
you,
What qualifies as a superhero?
We didn't say he was superhero. His name is Super Mario, not superhero Mario. His name is Super Mario. That means of all the Marios in the world,
There's man and Superman that because he's a hero.
he's
and
the best.
there's
He's the best man, and Mario is the best Mario. He's a
As-
Super Mario.
he's-
Most Marios are not going to chase around, give up their jobs, put their families aside, and run after this woman to help save her. Thankfully, Mario had a spare tire named Luigi, and Luigi could go to all the family functions, could pretend to be Mario and take care of his kids and say hi to his wife, and then Mario can go and do these things. Together, they're superheroes, and they can be two people instead of one.
Batman or Robin?
No, that's not Batman and Robin. Do you think Robin takes Bruce Wayne's place? Like,
Yes, he's doing all the like the administrative things. He goes to the
Robin is like my age. Like, you think he's doing all
so
the...
he's the intern.
Robin
The
is
intern.
walking around in underwear all the time.
Yeah.
So Robin, he's like cosplaying as Superman while working for Batman.
No.
Okay,
This is-
we need to come back to the conversation because this is getting off the rails. So you're saying he's the best of the Marios.
Of all the Marios, he's the Super Mario.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he's a superhero. It just means he's the best Mario of every Mario that you've
Okay.
ever met. And if you don't have anything against Italians, then you can be like, wow, there's a lot of good Marios out there. There's a lot of good Marios. And for this guy to be the Super Mario, that's pretty impressive.
But that's putting down all the other Marios.
It's not
If
putting
that
down all the
this
other
is
Marios.
what the best of the Marios that we can get.
If another Mario comes in here tonight and says, hey, I didn't save one, I saved 2 princesses today without killing a single turtle, I'll be like, wow, you're the new Super Mario.
How long Super
Let me
Mario
go get you a breadstick.
Well, ring up Nintendo and be
Yeah,
like...
but Super Mario was running so long now, and no one have ever claimed the throne for the
Thank
new
you.
Super Mario.
Does that sound like something that happens to a supervillain? No.
Yes,
Supervillains are caught at the end of every movie. Not Mario, because he's not a villain. Mario has a franchise and he keeps going on and on and on.
Yeah.
Just like a hero. Boom. And I hate being in Arabic and saying the word boom, but boom.
We are in the basement, so we're
Okay,
safe.
good. All right. And I just said I hate being in Arabic.
And Arabic.
An Arab.
We will blame the American part on that.
It's okay. It's the public education system in America.
Yes.
It's challenging.
Yep.
Co-hosting this podcast with her, I
Yep.
get to learn a lot of that about
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's good.
I remember, this is like a quick aside, when I was in high school, we were doing like an algebra test, and all the questions were on the projector, and one of the answers, it was multiple choice, and one of the answers was infinity. Guy in the back of the class, he's like, why is there a sideways 8? I'm not, I wish I was making that up, but that was
That's pretty
our
embarrassing.
tax dollars at work, folks.
Wow.
I like living in Europe now. Anyway, so we are almost running out of time, so I believe now is the right moment to do our closing statements. You go first.
I set aside the fact that maybe he's chasing the love of his life, the dream, make him a supervillain. But for him to keep all the media attached to him, making sure that he's the best of the Marios, pushing down the name Mario on anyone else. Now everywhere when you go, when you meet someone called Mario, they will ask him, hey, Super Mario, do you have a brother called Luigi? He's inflicting suffering on them. So that make him the supervillain.
I gotta tell you, this argument reminds me of the first time I had sex.
Was it short?
I'm entertained, but I'm confused. And I don't care what she says. I think I did a great job. No, listen, I think there's a lot of stuff that you're saying that you're making up. I think a lot of it comes from not appreciating Italians. A lot of their food is in the shape of weapons.
Wait,
Pizza's pointy. Bread is in the shape of a stick. They use their hands
Pizza
a lot.
is a shape
They
of a
look,
shield.
they look like villains, but they're not villains. They're good people. They like more carbohydrates than you and I do, but they're good people. They're hardworking. They're petite. They're travel size, and usually when things get smaller, like an iPhone, they get better, right? Big Arnold Schwarzenegger, iPhone 1. Mario, iPhone 12. He's petite. He's compact, but he's more powerful, right? I think he stands up for women. There's some collateral damage that happens when you save people, right? When a fireman goes up in a building to save a baby, sometimes you might have to get after the dog second, catch the cat second, but first he's got to save the damsel in distress. Maybe Mario was going to go back and save a turtle, but you jump to conclusions very quickly. You even judge Danny DeVito.
yeah, how dare
Just
you?
because he's petite and Italian, and I see a pattern here. Anything that's petite and Italian, you think is evil. Mario's evil. Danny DeVito's evil. What's next? Cannolis? I don't understand this guy. Just because something is small and Italian doesn't mean it's not delicious. I love cannolis. What's wrong with cannolis?
Drink every time Tamer says petite.
Yeah.
You would
I'm waiting until the end of this podcast to tell you that my name is Tamer.
Tamer. Is it actually pronounced Tamer? Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
No, I like it. I think it's cool.
I just want to say real quick, your argument sounds a lot like something the American military would say about Iraq.
No.
Yes,
Well,
it
okay.
does. It sounds
Listen,
like.
first of all, look at this mustache. Whose side would I be on? You know what I mean? When I sweat, I smell like hummus. I am not. Maybe my voice sounds like this, but my heart bleeds garlic. Okay, I'm an Arabic person. I'm proud of being an Arab. Every time you take me to go to the beach, I build a pyramid. Okay, it's in my DNA. I'm an Arab first, but I appreciate what America's given me, which is an ability to argue, an ability to do research properly, not pre-Trump. I'm an Obama era person. And for that reason, I can't stand here and watch this man abuse people that are petite and immigrants and then calling the media liberal media and then referring to you guys as ladies and gentlemen, like he's standing on a soapbox in the 1800s selling you guys banana oil and tell you it cures cancer. What's next? He's going to put flashlights up my culo to tell me it's going to cure COVID? What's going on?
I almost feel like ladies and gentlemen was the real curse word of this podcast.
Thank you. Why do they have to have a gender? What about trans people? What about gender fluid people? What about all the other pronouns you've ignored?
Yeah.
Another minority he's abusing. Thank you.
This African Muslim abuses minorities.
Finally, I get the right to do that.
And I'm an African Muslim and Jewish minority. Yeah, this is crazy. This is like the battle of minorities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I am a white girl.
You lose.
Yeah.
You're a minority too.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you're a woman.
I'm Irish, so technically at one point I was a minority, but not anymore.
Sure. But you're a lady.
Yeah, that's true.
Ladies have it tough. They have
Yeah.
to deal with,
Yeah.
Yeah,
us
but they
dudes.
have it tough, but they're not minority. They're half of the population.
No, minority doesn't. That's neither here nor there. That's not the conversation.
All right, so
Anyway.
we're running out of time.
Yeah, we are out of time.
I love when people say it's neither here or there. Then where is it?
I'm
Where
sorry.
can it be?
What's the deal with airline food? Is it here or is it? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for being
Tamer, please tell them where they can find you, here or there.
Instagram is the best place to follow me. I'm at Tamer Cat. It's TamerKat. And my website's a great place to go as well for shows. I'm touring around Europe very heavily from now until I get on the radar in the comedy scene in Europe, because I just left New York and I hit the reset button on my video game. So at Tamer Cat on Instagram, and tamerkatan.com is my website.
All right.
We will put everything in the description.
Yep.
Follow him. One of the funniest
Thank you.
comedians.
Yes,
Thanks, man.
For real.
real.
We're lucky to have got
Thanks
you.
a lot. Thanks for having me. It's been
Of
fun.
course.
Thank you everyone for watching. As
Mhm.
usual, put in comment who you think won.
Obviously.
Please.
Ladies
I
and
don't
gentlemen.
need to even say it.
I'm so sorry, Italian community. I'm so sorry.
That
so
Super
sorry,
Mario
plumber.
is putting you down.
I'm so sorry, plumber community.
Thank you.
And as usual, put in comments the subject that you think we should debate next time.
Yes.
We may pick one. We may ignore all of them.
Please.
Let's see that.
Please apologize to Tamer for defending Tamer. I'm sorry.
It's
I'll
okay.
apologize instead.
It's like a hammer with a T.
But is
Tamer.
it Tamer or Tamer?
Tamer.
No,
Tamer.
there's no th. It's just
Tamer.
No, because the Arab name is there's also Tamer.
It's not Tamer.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Tamer, yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you
Bye.
Tamer for being here, and
Yes.
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
My God.
We made it.